Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in beautiful Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today I'm here to tell you all about the 2017 Keystone Montana 3791RD. This is a great floor plan. They take all the good things about the front living and take out all the bad things. You're gonna love it. Let's go ahead and start up front here and make our way around and then head on in. So one of the first things you'll notice is the front cap on here. This is a painted front cap. Of course, it has a little bit of a cut back here as well, so you can turn a little bit sharper. Also, laid in right here, you'll have LED light strips on both sides as well as one up top. Gives it a really clean look at night. A mirror front and center, so that way as you do back up, you can easily align the kingpin with your hitch. Speaking of the kingpin, this is a MORryde kingpin on here. Uses rubber grommets, which basically give it 3 inches of travel, and that's huge while towing. That really helps take out a lot of the bucking and chucking from starting and stopping the tow vehicle. Let's go ahead and head underneath real quick. Open up the front storage here for you. If you take a look in there, you'll see it is nice and clean. If you do want a generator, they have enough space for one there. This particular unit is not prepped for it. However, as I said, you do have extra room. Battery off to the side there and a battery disconnect as well. And you do have an extra door right there to easily access that. Right down below here, you'll see the level up system. That is a 6-point hydraulic leveling system. It is automatic level, very easy to use. Controls on the other side, which I can show you a little bit later, but just touch a button, it'll go ahead and level itself out. The other cool thing about that is it does have a memory, so when you're ready to break down camp, just touch the button again. The coach will go ahead and move to where you dropped it off at, so you can just back your tow vehicle right in. Let's take a look right over here. We'll open this guy up. You'll see there is your 30-pound propane tank. You do have one on this side as well as one on the other side. Then right here in the garage storage, you'll notice this is slam latch baggage doors, so it shuts extremely easy, which is great. And also, instead of using the pistons, the struts on here, Montana has actually gone to magnets because you don't have a slide up top. So that way you can go ahead and lift this all the way up, making it very easily accessible in here. Now you will notice this is a huge storage space. The reason for that is Montana utilizes drop frame construction. If you take a look, you can notice underneath the slide, you can see where the I-beam is, and then look how low it is right here. That's because they actually drop it right there, which gives you all that extra storage. Otherwise, this right here would all be cut off. In there, you will see the place to empty out your central vac, plug in there, as well as TV connections if you do want to hook up a TV. And then you'll also notice there is a vent. That way, as long as you're running the furnace, it will go ahead and heat your garage storage here too. Let's take a look up top real quick. You can see the power awning. So two of the big advantages of the rear den over a front living floor plan, one of them is this right here, this huge storage space I mentioned. Most of your front living room floor plans, because of the way they're built, have much smaller front storage. Also, if you see the awning, because there's a slide there, most of your front living rooms don't have an awning up here either. They have them in the center or in the back. This floor plan allows for the large front awning right up here. That is, again, a power awning. Touch a button, that rolls out. Same thing to roll back in, and it has an LED light. Underneath the power awning, you will see 2 outside speakers. Those are controlled by your multimedia center inside. However, they are Bluetooth capable. So if you want to sit out here, set up your chairs underneath your awning, you can use your smartphone or tablet to go ahead and connect to that, and then use that device to control your music, whether it's streaming music or music loaded on the device itself. If you take a look at the windows, you have frameless windows on this coach, which are awesome. A couple big advantages to frameless windows. One, if you take a look, you can tell they just look a heck of a lot nicer. 2, because the way they open, the windows essentially tilt open like this. That way you can get a nice breeze coming through even when it's raining. Lastly, the seal itself is actually tucked behind the painted part of this window, so it's not getting beat up by the elements. Electrical outlet right here as well. So you saw you had one in the storage area, but if you want to keep the door shut, plug something in out here, you can certainly go ahead and use that one. Making our way back a little bit further, we come to the door. Easy grab handle to go ahead and climb up in, and I mean, you know, there's no steps, so you're gonna have to jump in. Just kidding. So what Montana has done, they've actually gone to a really cool system, much sturdier. I really like it. Instead of having your standard fold-out steps, they actually have your steps right here, large aluminum steps, 500-pound weight limit on here, which is phenomenal. So all you do is you just turn that handle. You can go ahead and move these feet to where you want it, but these are very sturdy. You can take a look right there. I mean, these don't, they don't budge, they don't move. Easy grab handle there to help you in. I'm telling you, if you have bad knees, or you have problems getting in and out of the fifth wheel, maybe as you're getting a little bit older, maybe you've had a knee surgery or two, these are one of the best step systems out there. You definitely have to check it out. And then, of course, once it's down, the door just shuts right over top, just like so. That way you can leave it down when you're camping. Very, very cool. Let's come around to the back here. Take a look at this window. I'll show you that more when we go inside. That is where your dinette is, so that's cool. That way you actually have a good view of your campsite from your dinette. Shoot underneath the slide here. Aluminum alloy rims on there, so not only do those look really nice, but less chance for any kind of rust or corrosion there too. And if you can see in between, you'll see the CRE 3000 suspension system. That system gives you, again, 3 inches of travel, so that way it will start to eat up some of those bumps, and that in conjunction with the More Ride Kingpin give this a fantastic towing experience. So very, very cool. Now right up here is your rear living room. Again, we'll see this when we go inside, or the rear den rather, but because this is elevated, take a look at how much storage this gives you. This coach has the most storage in its class. You have that huge storage up front, you have the huge storage back here. So, instead of having a front living room coach where you lose all the storage, the rear den, by flip-flopping it, gives you the most storage out of any fifth wheel out there. Then coming around to the back here, you'll see the ladder that is attached. That way you can go ahead and climb up on the roof for any kind of maintenance. Of course, you have a crowned roof. That way the rain naturally wants to roll to the sides. Also, if you take a look at the roof line, you will see a rolled roof edge on the Montana. That's great too. Excuse me, less chance for any kind of water penetration that way. And if you ever do brush up against anything, whether it's a branch or a structure, because it's more of a radius, you have less chance to tear open the roof membrane. So that's really neat. Front and center is a backup camera, pretty self-explanatory there. Of course, it'll help you see when you're backing up. That also comes with a handheld unit that goes in the tow vehicle. That is a suction cup too, so if you want to put it on the windshield, you can certainly do so. All right, let's go ahead and head to the off-door side here. We'll take a look at the convenience center, and then we'll head on in. On the off-door side, when we open this up, you can take a look right here. Montana conveniently essentially locates everything, and this, of course, is what they call the convenience center. So right up top here, you have a light in case you have to get in there at night. Solar prepped as well, so if you do want solar, all you have to do is buy the panels, go ahead and plug it right in there, and it will trickle charge your battery. You'll see here you have outdoor shower there, hot and cold access. Everything for winterization is here. Battery disconnect there as well. Your hookups for TV, and then your dumps are right here. So again, I love that they put everything right there. Very convenient. Lastly, if you take a look right over here, this is the level up system. This is for your auto level. You can see right there is your controller. And as I said, just touch the auto level button. It will go ahead and level everything out for you. All right, that'll wrap it up for the outside. Let's go take a look at the inside. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Keystone Montana 3791 RD. This particular model is in the Java interior. So as I mentioned, we were outside. This is basically a front living room, but it's flipped around. So this is the back of the coach we're currently looking at. You can see here you have dual opposing slides, really opening this space up. And also, because Montana utilizes a 100-inch wide frame, that allows for 2 tri-fold sofas here. So they can both open up. They basically touch here in the middle, giving you excellent sleeping space for any guests. Also in the slides, you'll have windows all the way around, which lets in a lot of natural light during the day. Slow rise roller shades here, which are very nice. You don't have to worry about broken blinds or any kind of broken string. So again, very convenient. And I like the fact they use the beige color, because at night when you close it down, it still makes it nice and bright in here. It doesn't make it really dark. LED reading lights here as well, so that way you also have light at nighttime. Now right here, of course, is the entertainment center. You'll notice front and center is the TV. Up above here, you have your sound bar for superior sound quality. That way, you know, as you're sitting around here, you can of course watch some TV, listen to the sound bar, get that almost theater-like experience. And then all the way around is the rock surround. Multimedia center is right over here. This is your radio, CD, and DVD player. So if you do want to watch a movie, go ahead and pop it right in there, and of course it will pop up on the TV. The other side here is extra storage. You can see that. Windows on both sides of the TV, and then you have storage down below. Now in the center, of course, is the fireplace. Not only does this look really nice, but it also does a great job of taking the chill off in this space, as it's essentially a big space heater. Cool thing about that is because it runs off electric, if you don't have to pay for electric, that is essentially free heat. Let's take a look at the ceiling real quick. A couple things I like to point out. One is you have the nice auxiliary lighting running all the way down. Gives it a really cool look. The other is, if you notice on the barreled ceiling here, you don't have the big white box in the center. The reason for that is Montana utilizes a quiet, cool AC both back here and in the front of the coach. And in that you can notice by having these, this of course is the air intakes on either side. The big thing about the quiet cool, if you're not familiar with it, is that it's 30 to 35% quieter than your standard AC. So that way as you're sitting up here watching TV, having conversation, you don't have to yell at each other or yell to you know, turn the TV way up so you can't hear anything. So definitely a big feature. Right here is your dual theater seating, the best seat in the house, of course. You can see how they have the nice pillow top on here, just like they do on the couch. A cup holder there in the center. Of course, both of these here do recline as well. That way you have a straight shot across to the TV. Let's head on down here. We'll take a look at first the dining room, which is right over here. This slide, of course, contains your table and chairs, freestanding table and chairs there. Comes with 2 standard chairs, also 2 foldable chairs, which are in the bedroom. This does have a leaf. There's a lock right here. Just go ahead and undo that lock. This opens right up. The leaf is inside. That way, if you do have extra guests, you can go ahead and sit 4 people here at the table. Same thing, windows all the way around, slow rise shades, and you also have this right up here. Moving over, you move into the kitchen. Because there's dual opposing slides here, that allows for a center island. So beautiful center island. Of course, the solid surface countertops on here. Nice high-rise pull-out faucet makes it very easy to do dishes. Now what you'll notice is I have one sink top cover on here. It does come with both, so this becomes excellent prep space. But what I wanted to show you, first we'll take a look at the bowl, I guess. But if you look at the stainless steel, excuse me, stainless steel undermount bowl, larger one on the left, smaller one here on the right. But take a look underneath. So this is something that Montana does. It's really cool. If you notice right here's your other sink top cover. Most of the time you take these off, you don't have a spot to put it. Montana put a little shelf in there, so you go ahead and slip it right in on the side. Also underneath here is your trash can. So that way, again, you don't have to worry about where to put it. It already comes with a spot for you. Go ahead and put that back. And then if you notice right here, you have a bank of 3 additional full extension drawers. All right, so that's going to be the center island. Let's take a look right over here. So this, of course, is your theater seating. Cool thing about this kitchen area is that this isn't closed off. I like having this a little more open. Number one, it makes the space feel bigger. Number two, if you are a little bit taller, I'm 6 foot, and while I'm prepping the food, I can see the TV, still have conversation with everyone in there. But right underneath here, what they've done is pretty great. Go ahead and open this up. You'll see 4 full extension drawers right there. Nice finished front, so it has a very cool look. And then right over here, you have a large open space. Residential fridge freezer combo in this unit. This of course the 3791. If you got the 3790, that one will have the camper fridge. But I love the Samsung fridge. It's great. You can see you have a ton of space up here, crisper drawers there, and then underneath you can see right there you also have freezer space with the drawer and the ice maker built in there as well. So great fridge freezer combo again. That allows you to have a ton of food. To move over a little bit further here, open this guy up. This is the pantry. You have a light in here, so if you do have to get in there at night, no problem. You can easily see what you're doing. But again, great pantry space for all the food, of course, that you don't need to put in the fridge. And then you have some cutouts here, some cubby holes, great spots for spices in my opinion, but of course you can put whatever you want in there. Some storage up above. Convection microwave, oversized convection microwave. If you take a look at this, you can see it is absolutely huge. So if you do have larger items you want to put in there, like a Thanksgiving turkey or something, you can do that. But 30-inch there, it is massive, works very well. Of course, the big advantage of convection is that it doesn't put out near the heat that your standard oven does. It also is easier to clean and it cooks quicker. So right down here you have electrical outlet. Again, my opinion, but I think this is a great place for a little coffee maker there, but you know, whatever you want to put there you certainly can. Of course, decorative backsplash there as well. Also, while we're talking about plugins, there is a plug-in right here on the front of the island as well. So again, if you're using that for prep space or setting up like a margarita bar or something like that, you can certainly plug it in there. This does lift up, so not only do you have the sink top covers, you also have a cooktop cover, blends in very seamlessly, but nice and easy to lift up just like so. And that's really cool too, so you don't have to worry about where to put that. Kind of creates its own little backsplash because this is nice and easy to clean. 3-burner Atwood cooktop on the top here. Front one is high output. Stainless steel top on there as well. Most manufacturers use black, so I like the look of the stainless. I think it looks really nice. And then of course the stainless front on your oven right there. Large drawer here underneath. You can see there is your handheld unit. As I mentioned, we were outside for the backup camera. And then you have a bank of 4 full extension drawers here, perfect for silverware, you know, your spatula, serving spoons, everything else you'll need. And then over here, this is really cool too. This essentially is a decorative hutch. I like they put this backsplash, gives it a really nice look. You know, if you want to put decorations up here, you can do that. Maybe like a wine rack or something, or whatever you want to do. But you do have cubby holes on either sides, a plug-in here as well. Storage all the way across the top. They have the tinted glass on there, which is very nice. And then underneath here, you can see you have some additional storage. Right over here is actually your central vac. So for your central vac system, you just lift this up, go ahead and plug your hose in right there. Then underneath is actually a toe kick. So what that is it basically works like a hair salon where you sweep it up, use your toe, just go ahead and hit that up, sweep it in, and then close it right back down, making it very easy. And then on the end here, again, some additional storage. All right, that'll wrap it up for the back half here. Let's head up front. We'll take a look at the bathroom and bedroom. The bathroom in the 3791 features right here a porcelain foot flush lever toilet, plenty of legroom all the way around. Up over to the side of that is a very large linen closet, plenty of room for all of your towels. Up top, you can see right here, nice, large, fantastic fan. That way, it sucks all the moisture right out. One-piece residential shower in here as well. You can see you do have a seat as well as great shelving, hand wand with a shower bar there, so it's nice and adjustable to your height, and a huge skylight up top. Then over to this side is a mirrored medicine cabinet with storage behind it. Down below, of course, your sink top and vanity with additional storage there as well. So we make our way into the bedroom. You'll see right here a king bed. Not only is it very large, so of course you can both easily sleep on it, but also underneath you have large storage. Right there, the 2 foldable chairs I mentioned. As I said, you can just of course take those right out. They look almost identical to the chairs that are already out there. Large leather headboard, which is great, so if you do want to sit up and read a book, it is very functional. LED reading lights there as well, and windows on this side during the day. One thing I do like to talk about when I talk about windows in Montana, every window in this coach opens. So if you see a window, you can open it up. That way you can get a nice breeze coming through, especially if you turn on some of the vent fans. Also, both sides of the bed, you have shelving space, electrical outlets if you need to charge a cell phone there, cubby holes down on the sides, and then on one side of the bed here you'll see an additional electrical outlet, so if you do have a CPAP machine you can go ahead and plug that in and use it as well. Then on the very nose of the RV right up here is your mirrored wardrobe. You can see you have a hanging rod going all the way across, electrical outlet in there as well, huge shelf here which is great, and very large storage underneath which is perfect for shoes. Also on the other side right over here are all bins for shoes as well. You have nice cubby holes running all the way up to the top. Then right over here, if you want washer and dryer, this is where it would go. You can see your washer dryer hookup right there. These shelves, of course, would just come out. Otherwise, you have excellent extra space here, hanging rod across the top there as well, so it is nice and versatile depending on whatever you want to use it for. A large window here, again, the slow rise shade, but this of course lets in a lot of natural light. As I said, you can open this one up, open the ones on either side of the bed, get that nice breeze coming through here. TV at the foot of the bed, it is framed all the way around, so it has a great look to it. Electrical outlet here, so if you have any auxiliary equipment you want to plug in, you can go ahead and do so, and a chest of 2 drawers underneath. Last thing I do want to mention, there is a speaker in here, again, for music. You can see 2 of those, and it also has the quiet cool AC, again, just like up front, so that way as you're sleeping, it'll be a lot quieter for you. But alright folks, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Again, this is a 2017 Keystone Montana 3791 RD. This one is in the Java interior. If you're looking for a great entertainment space where you can sit around, feel like you're at home, or have guests over to entertain, but you still want all the storage you get in a normal fifth wheel, this is the one for you, because that's exactly what it offers. As I said, it is one of the largest storage fifth wheels you'll find in the industry. Has the Montana quality, has that great entertainment space. You have plenty of room in the bathroom, large bedroom here with big wardrobe, washer dryer hookup, auto level. This is one you don't want to miss. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those in the section below, or you can always give myself, Ian Baker, a call here at American RV, and I'll be happy to answer that way as well. If you do have particular questions on the specs of this unit, or if you're looking for latest price and availability, I recommend you visit our website, which is AmericanRV.com, for the most up-to-date information. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll be the first to see the latest and greatest from us here at American RV. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.